I mean, none of them work because the battery hasn't been charged for 15 years. Should really throw them out.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to TeamODZ Live. And oh, look, another climb portal. A short one today, though. I need to catch up on Rick. Rick's 2 ahead of me. So it's been a short one. I might just do them both today, Rick.
Yeah, just keep the watts low. You'll probably be in even more prime shape for the TTT.
TTT.
The TTT. Oh.
Yeah, we could get around 2. See where Rick is. You ready for it? Oh. Oh, I can't find Gerrie. You climb portal.
Oh.
Same world. I don't know why that's not working. Oh well.
Oh, come on.
Is it right on?
Oh, it did go through?
Yep.
Gave me a fraction of a second to hit it.
Yeah.
Before it just immediately came to the middle. Yeah, I'm almost to turn 8 now. Almost an hour in.
Turn 8
So
to
slow.
Turn 8.
Then I have a 5-minute cooldown. Will not go any faster. And then I'm
Oh, there you go.
3.
I have this ride in France called Marmotte. So it's 175, so it's 110 miles, so that's not so far, but it's like a lot of height meters, more than 4,000 height meters. So that's probably 12, 15,000 feet or something. And it ends on the Alpes d'Huez. I've seen guys do 2 hours 44 getting up.
Wow.
It's actually quite nasty because you do the Gerrie, and then I think you have like a 60-kilometer descent or even more. And then you just hit the Alpes d'Huez. So your body is not in any condition to do anything because you just sat for an hour doing nothing.
Seeing a lot of avocado jerseys right now.
Yeah, where are they coming from?
Mexico.
It'd be nice if I could do this pace on a 2TT later.
Maybe if you ask nicely.
Oh, I'm sure they'd let
In
me.
a Canadian way.
Neokyo all-nighter, I think is the route this week. Fairly flat when you climb. It's flat until it's not. Points watching now, that's you're getting to comments. You coined that phrase many moons ago. I think I've just done the only couple of red sections on this climb. I don't even think it's long enough for me to get a coffee stop in. Oh yeah, 7 minutes. I'll be able to have one. I wonder if I can get someone to rage quit today. So for those watching the stream, I was doing a climb portal on, what day was that? Was it Monday?
Tuesday?
Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday. I was doing a climb portal on Tuesday. And I took a coffee stop partway up. The guy was catching me up, got me up just at the right time. Hit the coffee stop. Got that imaginary bungee cord between me and him. And after 60 seconds, he quit.
My kind of guy.
We were halfway up the climb portal. And whatever. Oh no, I see another red bit up ahead. See any more though.
That's
This is the new saddle adjustment.
yes, it's a constant everyday struggle right now. All right.
Are they adjustable on both sides or just one?
Both sides.
Okay.
But I'm mainly
Well,
only adjusting on the low end.
yeah, I've seen you only ever adjust that one side. Now I've got, in a couple of years' time, your trainer's going to be that high off the ground that we're not going to be able to see your head on the live stream.
It's going to be sideways.
I think you definitely need to try rollers. Self-leveling, no need to adjust. Ever. And yeah, when I've done this, I've got it. Streaming everything ready for TTT, then I don't have to do it later. I've got a meeting that's going to put up right against the start of the TTT. I bet I hadn't overrun. Hello there, Owen.
Hey, Owen.
The ride on. I'm going to do this one again when I'm done. Short one. You're right, Yam. Yep. More good here. Yeah, I call you Mara. You alright, Mara? To me, Yam is home. Go on, Yam. I held a friend yesterday. Mum had passed away. And close a piece whether I spent more time with him or with his mum. Because she was a math teacher who kind of verged into teaching computing. And she used to bring a TRS-80 home back in the day. We learned how to do Rubik's Cubes. We shared moves and hints on those. And Repton, he was into Repton on the BBC when they moved out of TRS-80 age and got BBC micros in their school. Well, the brothers are Brummy. We've all got our crosses to bear on. I don't know what it is about Birmingham. You know, if you go up the M6, there is always a traffic jam. Or there used to always be a traffic jam around Birmingham. So I used to go up the M1 and pick up the A50, cut across the country that way. And although it was longer, it was an hour shorter time-wise. Yeah, Repton. I've got it on my iPhone, Owen. It's out there for the iPhone in the App Store. My wireless SSID is flibbled. Guess where that came from? A friend of mine used Starbucks. No, it came from Red Dwarf. Mr. Flibble is very angry. But here it's cold outside. There's no kind of atmosphere. What turn are we at now, Rick?
Approaching 3.
3.
Or on 3, I guess. Definitely on much faster.
You're coming up to 3 as well.
Trying to keep an average of 4 the boy.
Oh, yeah, that could have been that. Yeah. Sorry, I missed the reference. I think my favourite was the Hollyhock Drive. It's a cardboard box with a big button on top of it. Big mushroom button. Talking's the name, toasting's the game. They're just this field, yeah. That was the one where the Boots imprisoned them, wasn't it? They wouldn't let Rimmer go. Yeah, so I was in the UK in 2012 when the new series was going to be aired for the first time. I was in a hotel in Barton on Humber for the week, doing some work there, and then headed over to my parents and staying with them while I sorted my visa out to come back. Well, I made sure when that show was coming on, I was going to be back in my hotel room. I was eaten already. I just veg out, lay on the bed, and watch the first episode of the new series of Red Bull. Well, I get back to the hotel, get my food, got to turn the TV on. Remote doesn't work. Okay, so I turn the TV on by the buttons on the TV itself, and then try to change the channel, and I can't change the channel. So I go down to reception, tell them the remote's not working. They gave me another one. I go back up to the bedroom. That one just doesn't work at all. Probably flat batteries or something. They give me another one. By this time, we're 10 minutes into the episode already. So, yeah. Oh well. Didn't one of them set light to something? Pack me onto these guys. Yes. You're going faster than I was. Right. Where are we at now, Rick?
Approaching turn 1.
So it's me. Who's going to get to the top first, Rick or me?
Okay. PRs. Thank you. Well, yeah. Thank you.
All right, I just made one. Come on, Larry. No easing up now. No rage quitting, okay? Got to get me there before Rick gets to the top. He's up, he's doing 2.4. Yeah, it sets its dreads on fire, doesn't it? Comes the top. Oh yeah. What's Rick gonna get for the top of the Alp? I think he's gonna get gloves.
Good.
I wouldn't say gloves at first, but then he changed his mind to wheels. But I say gloves.
There's
Yeah.
it
Vegas
is.
helmet.
Gloves.
Gloves, yay! Give you a half point, Owen.
I beat all my segment PR or term PRs for the ones that I wasn't doing the workout.
So if you combined this ride up the Alpes with the one where we bumped into Jim and Debs,
Yeah. I would have an amazing time.
yeah,
I would definitely have gotten into the 40s. I have yet to break the 50 mark. Whew. There. I did what I told myself to do, which is just try to stay on the edge of maxing out for the rest of it. Which was an endurance workout day, so I don't know how much that helps, but to do a zone 2 and then max out for the rest, but that's what I did.
so I just hit the speed that I need to, or not. I just dropped under it to super tuck, but I know if I stop pedaling, then I slow down. I'm going to get to check the super tuck on this, am I?
Whew. Man.
So I've got to take it and then quit and do it again.
Yeah, it started getting painful at around 3. Then I stepped it up in turn 2 and kept that the whole way. That really hurt.
Stuck for a little bit. A little bit coming up.
Careful eyes from shifting eyes, too quick to overanalyze. I bet it comes as no surprise. Clever
Yes.
lines dressed in
Go start the car if you're almost ready.
without saying.
You go start the car.
I hope you cut me down to size. I wanna be
That mum asking Grace to start the car.
so much more.
Yeah.
Should be driving to school herself soon.
Yeah.
So I try to do anything I can to calm the storm. But I'm deafened by the thunder and I'm terrified of what I can ignore.
Yeah. It's kind of, my whole idea is, has the good and the bad, you know?
Tell me about it.
Just around 2 years ago, we went to pick up the car for my son. Birthday day. Freedom.
Yeah.
I was an early driver because I really wanted to drive. But my dad had a rule that I couldn't get my license until after I'd moved out, or until I was 18, because he didn't want me on his insurance. So, but I was definitely driving early times. Only got caught like once or twice. I really loved to drive when I was a kid. Still do.
Of course, to all those watching TeamODZ live right now, this is the actions that we condone as a group.
Yeah, I don't
And a
recommend it.
disclaimer.
My first car was a Vauxhall, which was the perfect car for me. I think I drove it for 2 years without a traffic offense. Then I got an old Mazda. Second drive, speeding ticket. A Vauxhall
Yeah,
Viva,
yeah.
you simply can't speed in a Vauxhall Viva. It's physically impossible.
You can try all you want. Yeah, I ended up getting my license. It wasn't too long after I turned 18. And what was it? I think it's I feel like it was like if you get any offense within the first 6 months, then you lose your license, or maybe for the in the first year, you lose your license for a month. And I got my first offense within the first month, criminal speeding. So I lost my license for a month, but then I kept driving and got caught again. But I didn't end up having my license again until I was like 22.
Hey, Rick,
And I did stop driving after that. But
give me an N.
yes, lots of empty lose when I was driving.
Rick knew what was coming then.
So I really only had my I couldn't get my license till I was 18, and really only had it for less than a month, and then got it again when I was 22. After paying all kinds of things. It was an amazing thing. I had to pay like $500 to get my license back finally. Not to mention the amount of bus passes I had to buy when I finally decided that 3 strikes was enough.
You nearly said
That
foot
time they
passes
were
then,
like-
didn't you?
Yeah, I did. What?
Interesting concept.
What's that?
Said interesting concept. Right, let's see if we can do this climb even
That was
slower.
actually the first time I got into cycling. I used to always do long trips when I was a kid, but then all of a sudden I was like, oh, yes. I guess I'll be riding a bike for a while.
Yeah, I gave him the benefit of the doubt, Owen.
No feeling about it. Maybe
No
I
ifs, no ifs or buts about it.
did. No ifs or butt passes about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently after the third strike of driving on a suspended license, then that's when they introduced the weekend spent at the county jail. And that was the one where I was like, okay, fine, I'm done. No more driving. You got me.
Ben. So right on, Ben. Waiting for him. Come on, Ben. In the chat. No one over here knows what Basil Brush is. But I think if you mention Basil Brush to people here, they might think some kind of relative to Henry the Hoover.
I would say it's some sort of an herb brush. It's what you use to put basil on your turkey.
See, they don't even say basil properly over here.
Well, it's funny too, because there's the bourbon Basil Hayden's, or Basil Hayden's, but I always call it Basil Hayden's. And
The same with
nobody
oregano.
knows why.
They don't say oregano properly here either.
Actually, I do say that, but I say it as a joke.
Yeah, when you're over here, Owen, you'll have to ask if that comes with basil, or can I have some oregano on that, and see how they look at you.
Funny thing is, the first time I ever really registered oregano in my mind, I had
Yes.
read it and I always thought it was oregano. And
That'll
then
be another
I
one.
finally found out that was oregano.
Yes, H definitely shouldn't be silent in that word. Owen. I really should.
Herb was the guy I met back in my early years when I rode the bus. He was Herb,
Yeah.
Herb the bus driver.
Here you go. I mean, you don't call him Herb.
No, I call him Herb. Sometimes Herbie if I'm feeling excited.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've got to live up to the stereotype, Owen. So you have to walk around with a cup of tea everywhere.
And an ascot. You have to have an ascot. My zipper fell off the. This is horrible. I should bring this to the bike shop and be like, could you fix this? And then maybe they'll just hand me a new one.
Little finger sticking out, yep. Yeah, I'm talking Cockney rhyming slang. They won't understand you. Well, probably won't understand you anyway. I've been places where they haven't understood me.
Huh?
What? And it's a router. Yeah, that thing that connects you to the internet is a router.
Yeah, it's a router. I know. One thing though, up here they do call the road a route. I call it a route. I don't know why. I think I picked that up when I lived in the mid-Atlantic area. Because they all say, I think they all say route. I know they did in West Virginia.
That's right, Owen.
Fine. It's been fine.
Did you get your badge yet?
Yeah, I got my badge 2 rides ago. So now this will bring me, if I do this one now, this will bring us up to the same number. We both have 12 rides.
Okay. See, the way I look at it is when you route an army, it's R-O-U-T. But of course that E changes everything. But I still say route. Of course, I learned route. I learned saying route from the people who also call a creek a crick. Or call soda pop.
I will get a word in. Have you got a workout to do tomorrow?
Yeah.
How long is
an
it?
optional one.
An optional one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
How about? How long is it?
I think it's an hour.
Hmm.
It's just an hour of zone 2. Why?
I was thinking we could do this twice again tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be, or is it? Oh yeah, it's Crow Road today, isn't it?
Yeah, we could do this twice tomorrow.
Yeah, I could just skip that and then we could do, pace up it. Or it doesn't even look like you really need to do that much of a pace, do you?
No.
Other than the descent.
I'm going to see if I can post all the way down at this time. Should be able to. I don't think there's any ascent on the way down.
Yeah, that would. The crick thing used to drive me crazy because I would be like, it's obvious that there's no I's in there, right? You see this, right? That is 2 E's in the middle of that word.
E-Bargum.
In no way do you get crick from creek.
I think we need to teach Rick how to say eggy thump.
Egg thump?
Eggy thump.
Oh, eggy thump.
It's
I think
eggy.
you just did.
No, not eggy.
Eggy?
Eggy. Eggy. There you
Oh,
go.
not eggy.
No.
Okay.
It's
I
eggy.
think the Americans are very patient people. I mean, they just sent the Marines across the Atlantic. I'm sure we can get that pronunciation aligned in 2 weeks.
Oh, come on, Uffe. Uffe, we've heard the DoorDash story. I don't think all Americans are patient.
Yeah, DoorDash people are not patient. Are they even Americans though?
Well, so Rick's
According
got a
to
few
the-
different names. Go ahead, Uffe.
According to the novel Two Brothers, it's a German name, isn't it?
So Rick's got a few different names, haven't you, Rick?
I do.
Yeah, he was Rock recently. Can't think
Then
what
I
else we
became
had.
Brick.
Brick. Yes.
Brick.
Yes, they were Brick
Yeah.
as well. Courtesy of Andy's typos. We just learned so many things on this stream, don't we, Rick? Crick is one of the discoverers that Crick, sorry, is one of the discoverers of the structure
Oh,
of DNA. Yeah. I mean, it's only just over a week ago that we taught Annette a new word. we were asking how many farts in a can of beans, and she googled fart to see what it meant. But we did come out of our divas with a new question this week, and that's how many farts in a turkey.
Yes. Are you then essentially transferring the owed farts from that turkey to yourself? Do you then take on this turkey's farts?
Second-hand farts. Discuss.
Heidi just looked back as she was putting her coat on. Like, what are you guys talking about?
I'm sure it was a very disapproving look. I meant to fill my bottle up before I started this the second time. The bottle is now empty. Almost. Well, I know the first few words of that, but I've not done the fish face bit yet. I'll have to start using that in work. Oh, come on, fish face. So, Rick, if I told you to get your finger out, what would you think? What would you think
I
it
gotta
meant?
hurry up.
Okay, all right, Rick understands that. People around me
Nice.
don't.
Well, I've been riding with you long enough.
Yeah,
But I also
I guess so.
understood it the first time you said it. Although I think I was thinking maybe it could potentially be like getting your head out. But that's a totally different thing.
See, that's where most people's
I mean, you-
mind goes.
I think they could be used as the same though. How about you get your head out and get your finger out? What? It's not gonna give me an option to leave this course hell that is the jungle. Let me out! Is it letting me out? Maybe it's letting me out. It's not letting me out. I'm still here. No.
Rick's having an argument with himself now.
It gave me oh no, not that way, that way. Gave me no option to leave the jungle. I had to do a U-turn. Go back. I'm out now though.
Woohoo! Only giving me XP now. It knows I want a feather. So I was in the office in the UK and I borrowed a couple of bungee cords off a guy to get something tied up in the back of my car while I was driving home. It was a network cabinet. Anyway, I'd taken them back to giving them back. I was one of the first people in the office every day, so when I put them on his desk. He worked in the server team, and I was in the network team. I put them on his desk, started to walk away thinking, no, I can do something amusing with these. So, they were the sort that had hooks on each end. So there was one of the server guys there as well, and there was one guy in that team that he bore the brunt of the majority of the practical jokes. So I thought, right, okay, I can play one on this guy. So the table had a steel bar underneath it, so I folded the bungee cord in half and passed the two ends through the loop, wrapped it around this steel bar. So I then had two free ends, and I put them on the arms of his chair and put his chair under the table so he couldn't see it. So when he came into the office, he went to get his chair, struggled to get it out from under the table, but eventually got it out, let go of it, and it just slipped straight back under the table again. And because I was in a different team and the bungee cords didn't belong to me, I didn't get the blame for that one.
This guy's pulling me right up this hill.
You want to just pass me doing 7 watts a kilo, all for a copy stuff.
Work, indeed, work.
12 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to be at the top by then.
Oh, never mind, it's not Pete, it's Parker. Work, Parker, work.
You're Peter Parker. Something to do with Spidey stuff.
Right on. There, give him a little ride on for helping me out up this hill. Wow, this is gonna be perfect too.
Better now. Do that for you.
Lights are out, system down, and trying to pay rent. I gotta work it out, but it ain't that easy. Work 9 to 5, can't sleep at night. My money's all spent. I do anything and I go crazy. Whoa, miss the days when I was 18. Whoa, wish that I could turn back time. Whoa, take me back, please someone save me. 'Cause I'm not that good at real life.
So I made a beef stew yesterday, and I used my Guinness cooking sauce for the first time. While it was
How'd that
still cooking in the slow cooker, I took a taste of it, and it tasted like cool water. I'm thinking, well, no matter what, I'm going to eat it, but I need to do something to make this taste a little bit better. So I did a few things. And the taste of cold water vanished as it's slow cooked, so thankfully.
I gotta work it out, but it ain't that easy. Work 9 to 5, can't sleep at night.
But one of the things I added was half a can of Guinness Zero, so more Guinness.
Whoa,
I made an oopsie yesterday.
There is a bit of uphill on the way down. You made an oopsie.
Yeah. All we had was one small batch of beer today, or for this week, for the tap room. And I guess somehow I got distracted earlier in the week. And when I switched the beer over to the bright tank from the fermenter, so the bright tank is where we condition it and chill it, or keep it chilled, and then carbonate it and do all that stuff. And I never set the glycol for that. So I went and carbonated it. I had waited a day to carbonate it since it's nothing but time this week. And so I carbonated at a higher temperature than usual without realizing it. And then yesterday, when it was getting set up to package, I looked over and I'm like, there's a lot of bubbles in those lines. And I noticed that the tank had automatically gone up to a higher head pressure. So I was like, I think I'll investigate a little further, and did a test. And it was a lower dissolved CO2 level than it should be. And so I was like, I went and checked the glycol. Sure enough, the temperature had gone up into the 50s. So it was just letting all that CO2 out.
Give me an N.
And I had, yes, it was a full numpty move. So then I spent the whole day fixing that problem. Because first of all, with the glycol, it takes a while to, even though it was a smaller batch, I mean, it was still 210 gallons worth.
How much
A little
do you
over
guys drink?
220. Yeah, it's all for the tap room. I mean, this time of year, it'll probably last like a month and a half, but usually it would be like, that's about a month's worth for that beer in the tap room.
That'd last me a lifetime. If I drank.
But I don't drink that beer very often. Only just to test it, and that's it. That one's our strawberry blonde ale. But yeah, so it took a while to cool it down. And then I realized that at that point, it's just kind of an unknown until you cool it down, whether or not if the CO2 level will go up as it cools, because you get different readings at different temperatures sometimes. And sure enough, I had to carbonate it.
It doesn't fizz off as much. And feel the temperature anyway, does it? So I'm guessing why you cool it to carbonate.
Yeah, we usually, we'll carbonate right around freezing.
Yes.
32, because it won't freeze at that.
No,
As
adding
cold as
pressure.
possible is best.
Adding pressure will stop it from freezing as well, won't it? Lower the freezing temperature.
And the alcohol content would keep it a little bit too. But too much lower than that, it would start freezing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a thing I've never done in my 9 years of brewing. It was like, oh yes, of course, on a slow week, I'm not paying attention to everything. It's been kind of nice though. The last 2 or 3 weeks have been really slow. It's nice to have that break every so often. The brewery looks shiny and clean. All right, where am I going? Yeah, it was funny too because we had all gone up to get a coffee, a nice little flavored coffee, espresso drink type thing, and I was like, "Ooh, it's cold, you know, nice warm coffee." I was like, "I'll just sit in the tap room for a little while." So we all sat there and just kind of chatted, and then I was talking about how I really didn't have all that much to do, and then when I walked out there and set that all up and saw that happen, I was like, oh, never mind, change of plans. I guess I have a lot to do today. Probably going to be a long day.
You more meat you supply me.
Then we did one special keg for the strawberry blonde ale. We added a watermelon puree sample that we had brought to us. Figured we were looking to all of our fruit and like, what would work the best that's about the right amount for one half barrel? And it was a big bag. It was about a gallon or so. It'll be interesting.
So, a road completed for the second time. Speed up and see if I feel nice and close. There are some steps on the way down. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm doing the reverse KOM. Because why not do more climbing?
Over the bump here. Speed up and see how we can go. Hey there, Ben. Thank you for the ride on earlier. Expected you to come in the chat then. Good to see you. So now we've both just got 13 more ascents to do to get the other climb portal
That's
badge.
not bad. We'll just do it again. Or we've done 12 now, huh?
We've done 12, yeah. Pedal here. But up a bit. So I woke up in a panic last night, turning it on. Just going to sleep. Oh, I haven't set the route for the ebb. I was so sure it was Friday tomorrow, not today.
Well, I'm sure nobody will slaughter you for doing it one day early.
No, I'm sure. So we're back on reverse hilly, Uffe. It should
Sounds
be
good.
fixed. But if Rick and Angela are there, then at least we've got 2 more backups. And yourself. Three spare, 3 backups just in case I do get fun or shamed again. Thank you for the ride on.
Yeah, I'm checked out. I'm done. So just spinning off.
Yeah, I get to the bottom
Yeah,
here
all
and
of a
I'm done.
Just reached 2 hours. Ooh, tomorrow I'm going to be able to ride with no problem too. Race will be in Baltimore.
What do you call bitterly cold though, Ben? Minus 0.5, is that all? What did we have yesterday? Taking the
I'm with Ben. That is bitter cold.
Oh yeah, I can't see Ben's chats. Quick for some reason.
Okay, I'm off. See you tomorrow for the afternoon.
all right.
Yeah, have a good
Later, Uffe. Well, taking the wind chill into account yesterday, Ben, it was minus 24 here, Celsius.
Yeah, the wind chill here was making it very bitter. The real, or not real feel, but the actual temperature was 28, but the chill must have been a lot more. I don't remember looking. It's definitely cold enough to make your face very numb.
Yeah, real temperature was minus 5 Celsius on the thermometer. What's up?
Today's gonna-
Hey, I've been out cycling in temperatures lower than that. There, fat tire bikes
Today's
on
gonna
the
feel
on the trails.
today's gonna feel warm, getting close to 40.
Yeah, right below
So it'd be
freezing
nice to
right
go
now. It's going to be a
out
warm one
outdoors.
today. Yeah, we're right at that
It's
minus.
definitely-
Hey, we're warming up. We're just below freezing right now. That'll be minus 0.25 Celsius.
It's definitely like December and early January temperatures.
Yeah. I just put a Lycra balaclava on, Ben. That's it's more than enough. Helmet on top of that. Something to keep my ears against my head so that they don't get cold.
I'm trying to, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm trying to get to the climb portal area before you get to the end. I don't think I'm going to do it, but
I'm not riding around. I'm just getting to the bottom and
oh yeah, I was going to try to be like right there, but I don't think it's going to work.
let's see if I can find you now. See if I can find you closer. Nope, still can't find you. Coming up to the portal.
Yeah, I stopped to cross this bridge. I can see the bottom.
I'm not pedaling until I need to. I'm slowing down now. 6 kilometers an hour. Get there first. Converted a bandana into a beanie. You have a little propeller on top of it as well to make it go faster. Coming to the bottom of the set now. I'll have the pedal.
Making the turn.
Close.
All right, I'm going to make
Now I can fan view you. Where are you at?
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah. No, I can't follow you. There you
Oh,
are.
I see you now.
Elisa.
Whew. Is that going to give me an option? No. It's automatic. Cool. Wow. Massive plane is taking off.
Flying past me now. There he goes.
Yeah. Ooh.
Finish this kilometre out. I'm going to end up on the descent here. See that, Ben? I was right on the edge of my rollers then. Not a hint of panic on my face. I just calmly put the wheel back in the centre of the front. Not a hint of panic.
Two dashes of basil, one of oregano, and not even a hint of panic. Oh, now I'm at where we went. How far are you going?
Well, I was only going to go to 16k, but I thought at 17 now.
Yes, I'll go to 32. Wonder what it's going to consider this ride today.
Crazy. That's you stopping them squeaking, isn't it, Ben? I was joking when I said put oil on them the other day. There we go, I hit 17k. No, well, I was going to save that till the 1st of December, Ben. So, but you know, your wish is my command. You know, we can make that happen. It's my master point I've gone. Just for you, Ben.
Oh, now I have to go up a hill.
There you go.
What's
Just
a
for
little
you.
more climbing?
Yeah, that's one of the other reasons I don't want to do any more 17k. I've gone up enough today. So have you, really, haven't you?
Yeah. Matt, 100 feet now. Definitely been all about the climbing lately. While still trying to hit a target mileage, which is
You do that
turned
as
into
well, Ben.
long riding days.
I've been over the hill a long time, Ben. I don't know why I'm letting the air out my tires.
I think you're doing it so you can pump them back up.
I pump things up and let them down.
Ooh, my TSS is 1, 2, 3.
I bet mine's 45. So we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mine won't even be that. I got 48 ride-ons. 18. There we go. I managed 18. So if we add both of mine together, then maybe we'll come to somewhere near 45. There we go. 12 climb portals done.
Nice.
All right, I will be back with Team Time Trial in about 5 hours' time. Come back and join us then, please. I know Owen is planning to ride with us, so he'll definitely be joining. Come back then. Give us some support. We'll appreciate it. Until then, take care. Have yourselves a good Thursday. Bye for now.
Bye bye.